Bubala, you have asked me that why I have called myself Sadabahar, the flower wing carusia. Actually, I can be called myself any flower which exists on planet Earth because all flowers are beautiful. In specific, if at all I have to relate myself with a flower, I think Sadabahar is the best flower. It has no ego, it has no grandeur, it doesn't show off. In all seasons, it blossoms. It doesn't need much care. It is a complex free flower. But as far as this word flower is concerned, it has some significance. There are 4,000 hundreds or 4 lakh varieties of flowers exist on this planet Earth. So many varieties of flowers. We might not have seen more than 100 varieties in the deepest forests, in the bottom of the sea, in the ocean, in no man lands, on the top of the mountains. In everywhere there are flowers and flowers. From childhood I have never looked at any flower deeply. But when I came to Hyderabad, so because of an experience, for the first time I have started looking at trees. For the first time I have started looking at flowers. For the first time I have experienced the fragrance. For the first time I felt something deep about it. Since then I have been with the nature. I have been maintaining a small garden, and I have been looking at the flowers which are blossoming in my backyard or front yard, even in small flower pots. That gives me tremendous joy, Bubala. There is a proverb people say that blossom like a flower. First of all, we have to understand few things. Every scientist know that we are living an evolving universe. It continuously evolves for no great reason. Reasons we try to find, but it itself has no reasons to blossom, evolve. Not only flowers blossom, Bubala, everything blossoms here. Even a rock blossoms. Either it blossoms so quickly or it blossoms so slowly. We may not perceive its blossoming. A mother blossoms because of her pregnancy. Then each day something blossoms within, and the baby boy or girl is born. The blossoming continues. Our body blossoms evolves, our mind blossoms and evolves. Everything blossoms. Whatsoever doesn't blossom, it has no place here in the existence, in the nature. Since there are many entities, why flower has a special connection in spirituality? Maybe because of its fragrance. So apart from its color, fragrance, beauty, and its form and texture, the flower represents something more. It represents a kind of aspiration. And as far as my understanding concerned, it signifies the direct evolution of earth itself. So to understand the science and its essence, just look at a flower, you understand that we are living in ever evolving universe. And whenever I look at a flower, I perceive one thing, that it joins the earth and the cosmos. It is a great combination of material and the spirit. You might have heard the golden proportion or divine proportion. So every flower blossoms in golden proportion. What exactly, in simple words, golden proportion implies? It implies tremendous stability. Because nature represents stability. If you pour a heap of sand, it takes a golden proportion. If you settle and relax, then whatsoever the posture you take, where you can stay for so long, it actually takes golden proportion. If you look at a tree from the top view, it is golden proportion. Why pyramids have been so strong, standing there in the desert for 5,000 years? Just because it is constructed in golden proportion. So flower is a representation of golden proportion, divine proportion, and which is a direct and immediate reality to perceive. So if I look at the world, everyone looks like a flower to my eyes. కొన్ని పెద్ద ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని చిన్న ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని రంగురంగుల ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని ఇలాంటి అందం లేని ఫ్లవర్స్. కొన్ని తెలివైన ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని ఎక్కువ కాలం మనుగడ ఉండే ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని ఇలా వచ్చి ఇలా ముడుచుకుపోయే ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని బాగా సువాసన వెదజల్లే ఫ్లవర్స్, కొన్ని ఏ సువాసన లేని ఫ్లవర్స్. సో ఫ్రమ్ మై స్టాండ్ పాయింట్, ఇఫ్ ఐ లుక్ ఎట్ ద వరల్డ్, పీపుల్ లుక్ లైక్ ఫ్లవర్స్ టు మీ. We have done a small recent some creative work recently, that I have told my Green Lotus members that let us form a WhatsApp group, and for every 10 days we choose a topic, then we share some information, so that we'll be knowing variety of things in our life, rather saying hi and hello on WhatsApp, asking general questions. Let us do something creative. And all the members have accepted. The first topic we have chosen was flowers. Just flowers and its names and its significance. Then all the people started sharing some information. I told them, keep information precise. Otherwise, again, it becomes internet. So whatsoever you feel right, whatsoever you feel to share, so share precisely. Then all the people, for 8 days we have shared, even I shared a couple of flowers and its information. I was amazed that I came to know that 4 lakh flowers exist on planet Earth. So the biggest flower is Rafflesia, the most fragmented flower is jasmine, and the worst smelling flower is corpse flower. And when we went to a garden, a nursery, I have seen a flower, I don't know its name, even the gardener has no clue about it, but he said it is 500 rupees, a small flower plant. I just fell in love with that flower and shape and the texture. I said I want it. Then we bought that flower, and within 10 days it blossomed. I have never seen such a flower. Then I asked my people that what kind of flower is this? What is the name of the flower? Then they searched in the internet. Then we came to know that that is Acamia fasciata. It is also called silver vase. The origin of the flower is Brazil. And there are flowers like Sida, California, Cadifolia, which is used for mateless, Minotropa uniflora, ghost flower, flowers with no chlorophyll, flowers which doesn't need any sunlight, which grow in dense forest. There is one flower called bird of paradise, which is from South Africa, which looks so beautiful. You have to look at the flower, Bubala. It is called crane flower. There is a flower which just looks like lips, blazing lips flower, rose mallows. The smallest of flower on planet Earth is watermeal, king portia. Then someone shared one flower photograph on Facebook. I have shared with my people, and it is said that this flower blossoms on the topmost hills of Himalayas, and it blossoms once in 400 years. So everyone started talking about it. Then I came to know that human's lifetime is 80 years or 100 years. How a human knows that it has the lifetime of 400 years? Then I did a small research. Then I came to know it is wrong. The flower name is Mahameru. You might have heard about it. It's a very beautiful flower. That is a national flower of South Africa. So, with the flower which blossoms once in 400 years is a hoax actually. ప్రతి 12 yearsకి ఒకసారి అది వికసిస్తుందని ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉంది. So there are so many flowers. So West Indian Latana, Astantia, Begonia, Periwinkle, Vinca rosea, monk's hood, which is the most poisonous flower, dangerous flower, which is also called devil's helmet, California poppy, and we know tulips, passiflora. So these are information anyway. But when we really blossom in the right direction, certainly in that fragrance there is some intelligence. Whatsoever I am saying, intelligent people understand. Bubala, I want you to grow a beautiful garden. I want you to see many varieties of flowers and its fragrance. And I want your intelligence to blossom such a way that it wafts around the entire universe. Raso, Vaisaha, Risa.